Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Well, it's a blustery, snowy February day, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a hearty soup just by what you got in the house. It's Pantry Pull Soup Day. Okay, here's what we have. Dehydrated, this is all pantry stuff, and including the noodles I'm going to make for it. We have dehydrated green and yellow beans, dehydrated carrots. We have 2 dying onions, veggie broth from 2020, turkey and broth from 2021. We have celery, we have pumpkin. Let's do this. Well, I'm sure by now you guys are getting sick of me making soup, but I'll tell you something. We never get tired of soup when the weather's cold. Here goes our turkey. Now, I wanna actually pull that bit of turkey out because I'm gonna have to cut it up a bit. Howie likes his turkey. This would be better if I was making like turkey and rice, but Howie likes his meat cut up a little better than that. All right. There's our vegetable broth. A jar of our home-canned organic celery from the garden. Jar of pumpkin. Dehydrated carrots. If some of them look a funny color, it's because some of those carrots I had were red, not orange. Whoops. Some beans. I'm just going to coarsely cut this turkey up so that it's in smaller pieces. Goodness. Well, we're going to push the growing center out of that onion. Just because they're growing doesn't mean you can't use them, right? Waste not, want not is one of those simple sayings that I never quite understood growing up. And then I just broke it down. Waste not, want not. I don't understand. Well, if you don't waste, you won't want for anything. It's that simple. And again, my onions, it's this time of year when onions are, there, oops, that should be plenty. Do 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 do. I don't want the skin. Do 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 do. In goes our onion. I'm not going to add any salt, because I used a lot of home canned stuff. Now, even though I reduced the salt in my home canned stuff, there is still enough in each broth to actually have about a teaspoon of salt in here. So, we're gonna give, always Mama's magic ingredient, garlic. And there we go. Put our warm pad over there and let it cook the rest of the day. Okay, so what I have here is some dried kale. I put it through a grinder, and this is the sifted part. I'm going to use that in the noodles, and this I'm just going to drop in there as if it was parsley. And look at that. More enrichment into the soup. This, I'm just going to add a little bit of boiling water to and let it set. All right, let's make our noodles. First off, here is my kale. It rehydrated quite a bit, actually. And I'm just going to crack my egg in there. I'm going to add, I don't know, a 3-finger pinch of salt. I'm just going to beat that egg in with the wet kale. You know what? I may do another egg. just because of that's really watery. Not to get any shell in it this time. And save your eggshells, folks. I keep mine in a bowl on top of the wood stove to toast. And that way, every once in a while I just walk by and I go crunch. It's very satisfying, actually. All right, now, that is a lot of liquid. Let's see how much flour I have here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think that's going to take all the flour I have in my bucket, but that's okay. I have more in the. I have some in the freezer that I'm going to use up. Let's just see. Make a well in there. I do it different every time. Yeah, I'm going to need more flour, I think. Don't mind me, folks. I'm going to fill up my tub. These are the last 2 bags of organic all-purpose flour from my freezer. Oh, and I should get some homemade bread out of the freezer too. That will be nice to have with supper. Gracie, it's me. Gracie, hush. Gracie, stop. You doofus. Gracie, look, look, come here. Come here, it's Mommy. Look, Gracie. Are you going senile on me? You shouldn't be, you're only 6. My goodness, you can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, I am so sorry. Here I was wrestling with this dough and a dough scraper, and you guys couldn't even see what I was doing. Hand-rolled noodles are a lot thicker than machine-rolled ones. Move you over here. See if I can't roll you out just a little bit more. I'm doing this because people ask me, is making noodles really that easy? Yes. All you technically need is egg and flour. Oops. Oh, I'm making a mess here. It's all right. You know it's homemade and hand cut when you get a couple of weird shaped noodles. Right? Look at that. Isn't that going to be amazing? All right. We'll see you when they go into the soup. Okay, Howard will be home shortly. So let's just dump these noodles in here. Give them a brisk stir to break them all up. And once again, that's going to be more stew than soup. Yummy! All right, Father is home. And I remembered to take some homemade bread out of the freezer. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? Couple of pieces of homemade bread with butter. I'll tell you what. Okay, what we have here is, yes, it's, turkey noodle soup, but it's kale noodles. It's kale noodles with homemade bread and butter. Turkey kale noodle soup. Watch it, it's hot. Figured after all the snow we got today, this would come in handy.
Wouldn't even know it's kale.
There you go. And I hand rolled them so they're nice and juicy and chewy.
Awesome as usual.
Thank you, baby. This is Mrs. Wolfe from our half-acre homestead saying, if the next soup I make isn't potato cheese soup, he's going to be upset. But soup season is still on, judging by the amount of snow we got outside. Mwah! Take care, God bless, and remember, when you got a well-stocked pantry, dinner can be as easy as a crock pot. Take care, God bless.